HipHop Drop Radio. Your throat is cleared, Joel. Your throat is cleared. Hey, we're on Thursdays from 5 to 7. We want to say thanks to all our listeners out there. We want to say thanks to the Lil OG for coming back through. Appreciate you, bro.
Yep, thanks.
All right, so he gets worked up when we start talking about relationships. Like about a month ago or 3 weeks ago, I can't remember when it was, he talked about how he's done wasting time. He's looking for that special one. The one he wants to cuddle with every night.
All right.
The one that he wants to spend
I didn't say
all of his paycheck on.
No. What I said was, if I'm gonna be with the chick, then we should like have the intention to be able to be with them forever, bro, for a lifetime.
Okay, now this is coming from a 23-year-old.
But okay, go ahead.
And then me, the 35-year-old, is saying right now, I'm just gonna concentrate on fatherhood. And if a woman wants to go on one date, even if she is really beautiful and fun to get along with, it's okay if we only go on one date. I'm a big boy. I'm not going to get heartbroken and bug you and Facebook message you and poke you and all that every day. Yeah, now, Damien, we got to hear where you're coming from.
Well, like if you only go on one date, or what? What are you talking about?
Are you out there seeking your next Mrs. Cantu, or are you just out there saying, hey, I'm going to worry about fatherhood and writing and comedy, and I just want to have a good time, and maybe we can go on some dates.
I'm going to do me first, man. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know
okay.
You made yours sound way more convincing than mine, bro.
No. I don't want to be that bitter guy, that bitter single guy that says, I'm never getting married, man.
Yeah.
I'm not that guy, but I like it. He's older than me. He's my big homie. He says, if it happens, it happens, and that's what I like too.
Yeah, I hear you though. That's how I feel too though, bro. Because like keep it real, bro. Like chicks like hit me up and stuff, bro. And like they get like clingy, you know, like they like want to be like always want to be there, like and it's weird, bro, because like it keeps like when they start getting clingy, bro, it's like what the heck, man.
Yeah, but it depends. Like you're saying, there is some that you just that want to cling on to you, but there's the ones that if you're making a connection with them, then you know then that's the one you're gonna vibe with. But if they're just one that just want to cling on to you, you know what I mean? You know, you'll feel it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that clingy stage gets kind of tricky because then it's like you have to remind them, oh yeah, remember when I was saying that I'm always busy and I just wanted to be friends?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, but I thought that the signals that you sent me meant that we got to cuddle every night.
Well, I got one for you, Ryan. What if you're going through your career, you're doing your thing, and you're fathering your children, and one that you vibe with and you like, bro, wants to take it to the next step, bro, like a crush or.
Then we're gonna go slow. Bro. We're gonna go slow. We're not gonna rush into it. We're not gonna be like living together after a month.
And if you get confronted with another one that you vibe with even better.
Ooh. Is it okay for a man or a woman to date multiple people when you're open with all of them?
If you let them know, yeah, but you can't date one and then start dating another one without telling the other one, and that's cheating, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you wouldn't want that done to you or to somebody in your family. You're right, that's Damien. True. Lil OG's right. All right, the next thing Joel brought up, and those out there listening, you can talk, you can answer the radio if you like, about breakups.
Oh, yeah.
What made this come to mind?
I don't know, I was just thinking, bro, because we need something to talk about. But I think a lot of people are going through breakups right now, bro.
You think so? It's that time of the year?
I think it's breakup season and marrying season at the same time.
Yep.
On the reservation, it's always like that.
Yeah.
It's always like that on the reservation, and it's a small little community, so we all know when the makeups and the breakups happen, and we're never surprised when the makeups happen.
And it's always that, we're off and on.
I like that. What do you say? How long you guys been together? About 10 years off and on.
Off and on, yo.
I like that off and on part.
That's like a resting, bro. Maybe that's real wild. I don't know, bro.
All right. So what is it about breakups that you want to talk about? The way that we as men react or as women react, or just how you deal with it and cope with it? What do you want to talk about?
I don't know, bro. It's how we act, bro. And I guess coping with it too, because I don't know, because I got to the stage where like, you know, like breaking off with somebody, it's like I just break it off like, nah, I got time for all that. I gotta focus on what I gotta do, and just like, and that's it.
Right.
I think I felt like a little cold or bitter, feeling like that. But I don't know how.
Lil OG, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Is having a breakup in your early 20s easier than doing a breakup in your 30s or 40s?
I think it depends on how long you've been together.
You're right.
The time has to do with it.
Once again, the Lil OG's right.
Yep. Because if you only been together 2 months, come on, that's gonna be easy.
Well, what if you really, really liked her though? Like she was special, she was better than any other woman you had been with before for you.
Yeah, that's true too. You know what I mean? It's like I said too, the vibe thing. If you guys had something going good, you know what I mean? If you know what I mean, you guys talk to each other, you guys like the same things, and you know what I mean. You had the same vibe.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about the people that we all know in the communities. It might be me, it might be Joel, it might be Lil OG. Some people take breakups really, really hard.
Yeah.
And that might be when they start to do things that are bad to themselves.
Yeah.
The drinking, the drugs, the low self-esteem. Some people don't. Some people are able to just accept that, move on. And some people actually use the breakup to improve themselves.
Yeah.
Maybe it's to kind of show the person, hey, you know what? You don't want to be with me. I'm going to show you how successful I can be. Or just to say, well, maybe I can improve myself and maybe later on down the road we'll get back together. I don't know what it might be. But see, it's always like those extremes.
What'd you do?
I started off like sad, like I didn't know how to function, being alone. Because I had been with that person for so many years. But after that like 3-month period of being sad, lonely, confused, I became like a better person, I thought, because I was so much more independent and I became so much more focused on what I should have been focused on before. But I was just too distracted with the jealousy, the cheating, the doing wrong, because I was always like ruining the relationships. You know?
I hear you, bro.
Well, with my ex, man, when she done that to me, she ripped my heart out, dude. And she went with supposedly my best friend, my compadre, the guy that
I know
that baptized my daughter. I was like, this dude, man. Bro. I let him sleep in my house. I let him wear my clothes.
That's all bad.
You know what I mean? I was like, this dude, man.
But see, when you say that though, there's somebody out there who's been through that, and so they say even the Lil OG's been through that. But did you get through it?
Yep.
All right, what'd you do?
What I do, bro? Oh man, when I don't know, I went through a couple of heartbreaks, bro. But the first one, bro, the chick messed with like more of my bros down there in Idaho and everything. So I came down here, bro. I had to go through like the mental stage of like the phase of like thinking about them just being down there, and I'm down here just going crazy. Like, man, that's messed up, bro. That was my bro, all that stuff. But I started writing poems. Like out of anger, but like, it's like, but also like out of pain and emotion. And it came out pretty good, bro. And I started like connecting them, pop, pop, pop. And, like, people were like, sounds like you're rapping. When I'd be like telling them my poem, they're like, sounds like you're doing a rap. So I started like just putting poems together and I started going over them, and then like, dang, I do got to rap.
So it was that bad breakup that kind of got you into poetry, which then got you into music, which then got you to where you are now.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, and see, with my ex, I was DJing when I met her. She made me stop because, you know what I mean? She didn't want me hanging out all those chicks, you know what I mean?
Oh, what?
So then, after I broke up with her, I got into DJing again. Then I started hanging around with DJ Lowe's, my boy. We used to gangbang back together back in the day, you know what I mean? He got me back into DJing. So anyway, long story short, he's like, hey, you're funny, dude, you know what I mean? So he got me into comedy. He's like, you shouldn't do DJing, you should do comedy. So now here I am, you know what I mean? He got me into comedy, so I guess something good came out of it, you know what I mean? So it's all good.
It's a silver lining.
Yeah.
A blessing in disguise, you could say.
All right, those out there, if you got something from that you can relate to and it improved your outlook, good. If you didn't, I don't know what to tell you.
Look at Ryan, legendary right now.
Young brothers gotta get it together. Young brothers gotta get it together.